About to go live, just testing the audio. Can you hear me out there? I just want to see if anybody can hear me. Let me know.
Teenage Jawa. From the junk room to your screen, it's time for That Junkman.
Okay, we are live. Like we got the nighttime look when we do the live call-in show. This is where we get ready for the call-in show. If you don't know, of course, the podcast is where you hear the live show. The podcast, this is where we take the calls. Then on Sunday nights, about 10 o'clock, we upload the podcast there, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of callers calling in, having fun. We're going to do this for about an hour, and then we'll see where it goes. Juan's in here. Maybe Juan will give us a call tonight. We've only got 13 people. A little slow night tonight. Cross the fingers. Hope we get a little bit more. It's going to grow from here, Junkman. I hope so. I really like the whole thing, the call-in show. I like that part of it. I think it's a lot different and a little fun. So let's stay with it, and hopefully it will. We got Lee Miller in here. We got JT's RC. We got Lee Miller. We got the Sith Critic in here. Got a lot of people in here. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to give it a little bit more time to get people in here, and then we will post the number in the chat. I will post the number in the chat after that. If you come here every week, you probably already know the number, but this is the live show or the podcast of the live show. That's right. It is the live show of the podcast of the live show. It is. And I complain. Well, I don't really complain, but I guess you can call it complaint. Like last week, I was like, man, we didn't get enough callers. How am I going to make this into a podcast? And every time I say that, I go edit it, take the phone calls, use all the phone calls that come in, and it hits me about an hour. And that's all I want. I want the podcast to be about an hour long. This time it was 50 minutes, but still. So I was sitting here panicking that we're not getting enough phone calls, but we are. Now, I try to limit each phone call to about 5 minutes. Sometimes it goes longer, sometimes it goes under. But hopefully you guys are having fun. I asked you guys, you want me to post the audio up on YouTube also, not just the podcast app, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, all that. I did this week, but it nosedived. I knew it wasn't going to get a lot of views because it's an hour long. But if I looked at the how long people clicked, I saw what people clicked on, and within 30 seconds, 63% of those that clicked on the video clicked off of it within 30 seconds. So I am gonna put all the audio podcasts up live. I'm gonna put them up on the live channel where they should be anyway. I just kind of want to test on the main channel to help get word out there as more of a promotion. And if you're a member, like Justin and a couple others here, if you're a member, you get this raw feed. In case you're not here one night watching it live, you can come back and watch the live raw feed, which you can see me goof up and got technical problems and all that. I'm only Robert. I'll put it up for you also. Like I said, it's going to go on the live channel. Where I like the live channel, people ask, why do you need two channels? Well, over the live channel, I can test it a little bit more. I can throw up a video that I think's not going to get views. YouTube, on my main channel, I'll throw up one. I know it's not going to get much views. Then the next video, YouTube won't push it out as much because I think people don't like my content. So the live channel is more, it's live stuff, live clips, and then I just throw stuff up there also. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. And this weekend, Russ will be back. We're going to probably do it Friday night instead of Saturday because I got a toy show Saturday in Atlanta. So we're going to try that. I'll just check social media and the channel for more as soon as we know for sure. I'm still trying to get Russ to go. But, bro, I'm confused. This is a live call-in show, but I don't find number. As I said, I will post a number in a few minutes once we get a little closer. Just trying to give a little bit more time to get people here. Then I'll take this audio from this live feed, edit it, put it up on the podcast, and go from there. Man, I can't wait to get Russ on this weekend to talk Star Trek Picard. I got a lot to say. He told me he's really enjoying it, and I'm over here rolling my eyes, watching the whole thing, going, oh my God, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, yeah. I like the mood like at night, because I tested it on a Friday night. I was going to do this like at 2 o'clock in the morning as a late night thing before I started turning it into a podcast. And I like the dark atmosphere, just because it's a little bit. Man, I looked when we had 28 people. I was going to wait till we get to 30, and then we dropped to 25. Well, I got 26. Hit the like button. That shows YouTube to push it out even more. And like I said, I'll give it a few more minutes. I'll play an ad and get everything turned on my end. And then we'll take your phone calls. Well, I will post it in just a few minutes. In fact, let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready on my end. Use this device for sound output. Okay. I was asking if you guys could hear me, I guess. Now, I don't understand why it does that when I turn on the thing to get the phone. Okay, you hear me now? You hear me now, right? Hear me now? What's the topic tonight? Good question, Sith. Good question. Hey, there's our buddy BTW Video. There's BT Video. Blake is in the room. Sith wants to know that we have a topic. We're not limited to target. If you want to call in and talk something out, you don't have to keep it right to that topic. But the topic is toys or action figures. Doesn't have to be just action figures. Toys maybe you wanted as a kid, you never did get. Maybe as an adult collector. Maybe it's something last year that came out you could never find. You never got it. But it's toys you wanted and never could get. Chip says, such a professional. Hey, we haven't been able to go one of these call-in shows with everything working. You don't want to believe... It's a lot. I have to listen. Not only it seems easy, take phone calls, play the audio, but I have to pull up my audio MID setup. I don't even know what that is. Something in the settings. I have to switch it to what do I have to switch it to? I have to switch it to use this device for sound output, input, drift connect. I don't even know what all this shit means, but hopefully we get it. Okay. I'm gonna play an ad right now. Well, then we'll come back and post the phone number. But I want to go ahead and. I'm going to play the ad. I won't play the whole ad just while I get my headsets and everything plugged in. So we'll be right back with the phone number. And I know that's muted. I don't know why that's muted right there. I don't know why everything's dang muted tonight. Is that muted, guys? Y'all heard it 1,000 times. Anyway, shirts. I'll fill it in. Shirts at junkmanmerch.com. Junkmanmerch.com. We got a new shirt that says, would you like to play a game? You check that out. That's a lot of fun. That's up now, but okay, I'm gonna post the number. The number is posted on there. Again, you don't have to stick to the topic. It's good if you do, but you don't have to stick to the topic. Let's bring this a little closer in there. And don't forget, members do get the raw. Look at this. Oh, I feel fat. Ugh. I just hear you. I'm the only one talking, so right now you're only gonna hear me. That until we get someone calling in. If someone can, well, I can do that. But I need one of my monitors to make sure we get that number posted on there every now and then. I know I'm going to pin it to the top, but it's good to repost it every now and then. But let's see if you guys, can you guys hear this?
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Did you guys hear that? That is a good question, isn't it? Hopefully you guys heard that right there. I don't know. Everything's kind of muted tonight. But we got the phone call, 470-541-2423. You don't need anything special to call. All you need is a phone. All you need is your phone. Just pick up your phone. Everybody's got one. Now, my cell phone says one's ringing, but it's not ringing over here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Give me just 1 second here, and I will turn the calls on in just a second. Okay, we got our first caller, so let me pop the earphones back in and make sure. Cross our fingers. Hope. This is the Junkman. Hopefully you can hear. Who is this? Dustin McFinkelstein. Now, before we get going, let's see if everybody can hear. I want to see. Can y'all, in the chat, can y'all hear Dustin on the call? Dustin, say something else real quick. Okay, y'all let me know. Can y'all hear Dustin? Okay. Everybody's saying good to go. So, how's it going, Dustin? Where are you calling from? I'm doing really good. Memphis, Tennessee. That's a good. I've been there a couple of times. Never been inside Graceland, but always wanted to. How you were in Memphis and never been to Graceland? Yeah. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Hold on just a second. They say they can't hear you, so hold on just a second. It was working last time. Hold on just a second here. Okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear him? We're going to start all over. We're going to act like you just called. So, little editing trick here. Here goes. This is the Junkman. Thank you for calling the Junk Room. Who is this?
This is Dustin McFinkelstein. How you doing, Junkman?
Justin McFinkelstein. What a great name. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Memphis, Tennessee, brother.
Memphis, Tennessee. I know we're acting like we never said this, but you guys in the chat room know we were already said it. Everybody can hear you now, so that's good. What's on your mind tonight?
I was just calling. I saw a picture that you had done in your previous live stream of the Elton John Baseball Fury action figure.
Yes. Me and Russ talked about that. Russ was excited for it.
Yeah, who's buying that shit?
That's Russ. That's what I want to know. That's why I told him, I said, who's going to buy this crap? But he was like, oh, it's awesome, man. I was like,
I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You sure you're not going to get it?
I thought about it, man, but I just don't need it.
It's probably about $30.
Well, it's probably going to be like $55 and be broken a package.
Oh, I was gonna make a very racy joke right there, but I better not. I better try to play it nice.
Oh, you can go ahead and say what you want to say, man. That's why we love the Junkman.
Well, I've got a 12-year-old here too, so I better be nice. But
Well,
I'll probably
right.
slip up and say it.
Yeah, just keep the kids away from the Elton John action figures.
It should come with a piano. Would you buy it if it came with a piano?
I don't know about that.
What if he came in his duck suit? In his Donald Duck duck suit? Would you get it then?
Well, if he came in a 2-pack with Freddie Mercury and a Band-Aid, I might get it.
There you go. What if he came with a French tickler?
I would buy that for $1.
Oh,
most definitely.
Okay, I got that. Well, the topic is toys that you wanted and never got. But you sound like the type of guy that gets everything he wants. But were there any toys you wanted and never got?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say, life is like a toy, not to get philosophical with it, but you choose your own adventure book, if you will. That's
Yes.
how I look at it.
I understand that. I'm not really sure what it means, but I do understand that.
Yeah. It's like life is like a highway. What does that mean?
It could mean whatever you want it to mean. It's one of those things you can interpret yourself.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Well, how's Memphis? You said you were from Memphis. How's things down there?
Man, Memphis is the birthplace of fat girls and rock and roll, baby, and we just be doing the damn thing.
That's all, man. But I know we talked when we was having audio problems. You never been to Graceland, so you need to go to Graceland.
Man, that's a common thing. If you live down here, you never go.
Yeah, I've got stuff here. That's how people are like Atlanta. People's like, you been there? I was like, nope. People that live places don't go places. It's only when you go out of town.
Yeah, it's more like a touristy area. Well, it's like a tourist trap in the ghetto, if you will.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I saw. Well, I've been there, but I haven't been inside, and it's kind of in a rough part of town. Now I have been down.
It is.
I have been downtown to Sun Record Studio, and that thing is smaller than my closet, I think.
Yeah, it is. Some records be crazy. I thought about going to Grayson one time. I drove past there, but then I ended up getting into a knife fight with a prostitute at the gas station.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I do.
Oh.
And she looked like Michael French.
Oh. Man, I bet you didn't buy that for $1.
Then she said she was going to sue me on Reddit or something.
No,
it was crazy.
I'm sure she would. I'm still waiting on my lawsuit from down under. Who had the knife? You or her? Who had the knife?
Oh, she pulled it out of her breastises. Bra.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
good. Oh, man, huh?
I thought that Australian chunk, her mail order bride, was near, so I didn't want to get too deep into the fisticuffs, if you will.
You never know. They told me to watch my back, so every time I'm walking down the street, I'm turning my head side to side because you never know when.
Yeah, I just hate getting sued when I post something on the internet.
Yeah, well, you don't want nobody to say nothing bad about you on the internet.
Yeah, I hate to get sued by somebody.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let you get back to Memphis and go down there. I'll try to, take care of some business down there, and I'm going to take another call. But I want to thank you for calling in.
Oh, thank you, Junkman. Keep it real, my brother. We love you.
We will. Thank you.
All right.
Well, there we go. I hope it doesn't make that beeping noise. I always try to mute it before it does that beeping noise. I have to do one thing before I make a new call. Hopefully we've got the audio working. Now, always an audio issue, but hopefully you enjoyed that. This is going to bother me if I don't do it. Hold on just a second. I like to try to keep eye contact with the camera, but 470-541-2423. Someone has said in the chat room they've never seen a call-in podcast talk show, and I hope not. I try to do something different on this channel, time to time anyway, when I can. You don't find a lot out there that hasn't been done. Now, I clicked answer, and it hadn't answered yet, but let's see who is this. This is the Junkman. You're calling into the junk room. Who is this?
This is former should-be-caring President Donald J. Trump.
We got the celebrities calling every week. We have George Lucas, we have Bernie Sanders, and now we've got Donald Trump.
I was going to say, you better tell that Bernie son of a bitch. I know he has my blue snaggletooth.
I don't know. He's more of a red snaggletooth type guy, I think.
Let me tell you something, Junkman. When I win the election again in 2024, I'm gonna create the Department of Action Figures, and I want you to be the head of it.
That sounds
the head
good.
of all action figures. That's right. You heard it here first, folks.
All right.
Secretary of Action Figures, Donald Trump. Junkman.
I want to make it a law that every house has to have at least one vintage Star Wars figure in it.
Sounds like a great, fantastic idea. I keep my Kenner figures on a shelf. Now, I did dip them in gold because that's how Donald Trump rolls.
I understand that. Well, was it? I doubt there was any toys you didn't get when you were a kid, but was there anything you wanted that you didn't get as a kid?
See, that's an interesting question. See, when I was younger, as you know, my father gave me a small loan of $1 million. And I said to him, Dad, I want the AT-AT playset vehicle. And he said, son, I gave you a bunch of money. You buy your own. I said, no. Dad, for Christmas, I want the AT-AT. Play set vehicle. And he said, no, son. I said, no.
That's the
you
saddest
give
story.
Me. Yeah, that was the first deal. That was the art of it. That was the first deal ever made. I said, Dad, give me the AT-AT. And he said, no, son.
Bring a little tear to my eyes. I'm going to need a second on that one.
I never got it.
Oh,
it was really a shame.
But I'm glad that you said AT-AT and you didn't say AT-AT. So.
That's the real way. See, when you become Secretary of Action Figures, that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to change that. People know how to pronounce it correctly, and you do. Yes,
and then second, jail time for anybody that refers to the Kenner Luke as Farm Boy Luke.
You're damn right. Straight to jail right away.
Yes. We don't or out just boot them out of the country might be better.
Right, that's right. Deport them immediately.
Yeah, we don't need that here.
They can go to Soviet Russia or something for all I care because they don't do it right.
Maybe we'll talk with Musk and we'll get them off the planet where they belong, up in space somewhere away from us.
All right, see, now we're talking. And I like the way you think.
Okay, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I just wanted to talk to the future Secretary of Action Figures. You heard it here first, folks. Junkman, Secretary of Action Figures, in charge of the Department of Action Figures.
Sounds good. Thank you for calling in,
Take
Mr.
care
Trump.
of yourself.
Thank you.
You expect a call from my people. Don't you worry.
I will do that. I'll be waiting. They know where to call me on Wednesday nights.
All right.
Bye.
Yes.
There we go, guy. That is another celebrity caller right there. Celebrity caller? You got that right. Some of you with a keen eye have noticed something about my hat that's different. Or you that members know something about my hat. But that's it. That's 2 callers. The topic tonight is stuff you wanted but you never did get. Maybe it was a Christmas present. Something for Christmas you wanted, just never did get it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was something last week. Maybe you went to Walmart, you saw a Lando action figure, and your wife was like, no, we don't have the money for that. We have to buy gas. So whatever. Let's see here. 470-541-2423 is the number to call in. If one of my monitors can put that up for me, just in case. I know we have it up there. You sneeze in the cocaine making biscuits. Whoa, the chat room is going crazy over there. 470. Well, we've got a phone call right now, so we will talk about that in a second. Let's answer this phone call. This is the Junkman. Who's calling into the junk room?
Junkman! Holy cow!
Man, y'all
this
trying
is,
to...
D.R. Kobe.
D.R. Kobe screaming into my ears.
You can call me Tom.
Tom, where are you calling from, Tom?
I'm calling from Illinois.
Illinois. How's the toy world up there?
It's doing all right. I'm making big money. Driving a tractor trailer right now and getting entertainment listening to your show.
Man, I always thought, man, I would love to be, if I could have been a truck driver, I think that would, I've always had jobs where I'm on the road, but usually in my car. I had a lot of jobs like that, and I always liked being on the road, and I was like, man, truck driver is where it's at. Freedom right there.
Pretty much. Well, when you start at a dock working job or a warehouse, forklift, that kind of thing, boy, it's a lot better to get into a truck and get out of that situation. It's definitely nice, not a bad job. It's one of the better middle-class jobs left in the country, for sure.
I mean, you get to see the country and all that. So, I mean, there's ups and downs, I'm sure, about it. Do you have a CB?
A CD, you mean a CDL?
A CB.
A CB, no. Actually, I'm a local company driver.
Oh.
So I don't go over the road. I stay local and I stay active. Pickups and deliveries.
That's still good, too. Do you, that's still. I like being on the road, but hey, that's better than sitting in an office. I've never had an office job, and I don't know if I could handle an office job.
Yeah, I don't know. Clashed with a couple office people in my career, but some of them are decent. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. I used to have a Frito-Lay route truck, and I drive that around. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, first of all, thanks for your show and thanks for your channel. It helps me get my mind off of all kinds of crazy stuff going on, and I'm sure everybody feels the same way. Action figures, it's a good getaway from crap we have to deal with every day. So thanks for your content.
Well, thank y'all for listening.
And is this the first action figure call-in show ever created on YouTube or what? I've never heard of this before.
As far as I know, I say it's the first action figure call-in show, at least that I know of. That's what I say. I haven't heard anyone else doing a live call-in show on any topic. So hopefully, people will be like, hey, this is cool. Let me check this out. Something different, because it's always good to do something different.
I think you touched on something here, because that was the one thing that was missing. Maybe you'll start a trend. Who knows? That was the one thing that was missing from the live shows on YouTube. Live call-in, like old radio times.
Yeah. A lot of people's done like the video pop-in things, and I've tried that. But a lot of people don't have the camera. Or they don't want to get on camera. Right. It's a lot easier for somebody to just pick up their phone and call in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm proud to be the third. You guys stole my thunder before me. Donald Trump himself, and who else?
Well, this is I don't know if this is your first time here. This will be our 4th episode.
Oh, it is. Oh, I haven't seen the other ones. I'll have to go back and check them out.
Yes. So make sure Wednesday night is when we take the calls. If you have a podcast app, any of the podcast apps, you can listen to it. I'll go back and edit out all the mess ups. So you can listen to the podcast app Sunday nights at 10 o'clock throughout the week. So check that. You can go back and listen to the old ones if you want to. And then I'll put I'll put it up on YouTube also. But podcast is probably where it's best to listen. Just put some earbuds in and listen to the calls.
Okay.
Yeah, but make sure you check us out.
Sorry?
I said just make sure you check out those other episodes. We have some really good callers. We actually had the founder of Entertainment Earth call in one time.
Cool. Okay, I'll go back, definitely. So the topic, I got to say the one toy that I wish I had that I never got, it's got to be the Inhumanoid Tendril.
Well, what one's that?
The Inhumanoid Tendril.
Yeah.
Remember the big green monster looked like the Swamp Thing, but
yes,
big green arms? Yeah, that thing was awesome. It still is.
Yeah, I never had any of them from that toy line, but that is an impressive looking out of that. That's an impressive line. I always like that line.
Yeah, the cheapest I've ever seen it was like $8, and I was just like, I don't want it that much. I got other things I need to pay for, but I'm sure it's even more expensive now.
Yeah, well, $8 ain't a bad price, but
yeah,
it depends on when you.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how bad you need the $8 at the time, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that cool Inhumanoids with the rib cage that opens up and you trap the figures inside. That guy was really cool. So Decompose, I think.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That one looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I want to thank you for calling in. Like I said, please check out the other shows if you hadn't. And join us next Wednesday. Call in again next Wednesday.
All right, young man. Take care.
Okay, thanks.
All right, later.
Whoa, can you believe that? Another caller at 470-541-2423. I got distracted there. I was trying to hear him, and somebody named Cat Piss is in the chat room, and it made me laugh. so I was like, hold on, what'd you say? Because I was over here laughing at Cat Piss name. Oh, man. And Cat Piss says it's been streaming on 2 channels here. Is it? No, we've got the other on the main channel open to tell people to come here. I'm still trying to move everybody there to this channel for the live streams. We've got another call, so let's see if we can take this call here. Let's talk. This is the Junk Room. I bet this is a Blake calling into the Junk Room. Who is this?
Blake.
I knew. The buddy Blake, the channel's favorite call in. Everybody loves when Blake calls into the show. This is probably his 3rd time, I think, calling in. How's it going, Blake?
Good.
Good. I'm sure you got some toys out there you wanted that you didn't get.
Oh, yeah.
You been hanging out at Target lately?
No.
Now, I posted a link on YouTube, on the Twitter. I don't know if anybody saw it. Blake's got a YouTube channel, and he was ranting about the difference between Walmart and Target. And he's like us. He might be young, but he's like us. He knows Target's going to have something more than Walmart does. And Walmart has the same old crap if they have anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, Blake, is there anything you wanted that you didn't get? If so, I'll tell your dad to go get it for you.
So I'm gonna do modern day toys and then a Star Wars Kenner toy that I wanted.
Okay.
So for modern day, the Jabba sail barge.
Oh, don't we all want that? I ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah.
I don't have nowhere to put it. It's so big, so that's another reason. It's just too big. But I would love to have it.
With Jabba's palace we have.
Oh, that is awesome! Awesome. Did you get the Mandalorian ship that they did?
Yes.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Man, that is awesome there. Oh man. But yeah, that sail barge would have been awesome to have.
Yeah.
Yep, and the vintage one?
Darth Vader's Star Destroyer.
Ooh, the playset. It's like a playset and a ship.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid, I wanted that so bad at Christmas time. We never could find it. And that's like the one as a kid I never had either.
We have found one before, like at an antique store, but it was missing all of its pieces.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times too. Or it's missing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so better just hold out and get it when it has everything. But it's a pretty cool. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun. I mean, you hang a guy upside down on it. It's got the meditation chamber where you can put Vader in. It's weird looking, but it's kind of cool toy.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you saw my video today, but go watch it. It's why you should not say Farm Boy Luke.
Yeah, no, I was watching it today.
Yeah, I know you called me last week and gave me, set me up with a farm boy, triggered me.
Yep.
Okay, well, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, call back. Hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday. And what's your channel again?
BTW Vids.
Okay, now if I went there and I was kind of scared because I thought it was going to be a bunch of Minecraft and stuff, but it wasn't.
No.
Okay, I know. Most kids your age, they always want me to look at their Minecraft videos. Does kids still play Minecraft?
I play Minecraft, but I just don't make videos about it.
Okay. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's bad. I was just curious if it was still cool to play Minecraft. I didn't know if it, I don't keep, to me, Mario's still cool to play.
I just beat the Mario Odyssey game not that long ago.
I can't beat those new ones. You have to give me the old school. You got to give me the old Mario where he hits the, he's got the mushrooms.
Yeah.
But, okay, well, I did check out your channel, went in and watched some videos, and it wasn't, Fortnite, I guess that's the one. If somebody's in the chat room, that's what kids like to play, too. But, he got some good stuff. You play Fortnite?
I do make Fortnite videos, but they're mostly about, like, Marvel, how Marvel's in it, and Star Wars.
Yeah, well, hey, whatever you like making, make it. That's what I say. As long as you're having fun up there. But I checked you out. And hopefully the guys in the chat room will check you out also. Okay. And I did get your email about us doing something together. Be honest with you, I want to. I'm really, really slow, so don't get impatient. Just wait.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really slow about that, but I'll get with you. Okay. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
That is Blake. That is our Blake friend. He calls about every show he calls in. What is the kid's channel? Maybe he'll put it up there. I know he tells me I can't never remember PT something video. Maybe that Junkman has a mood lighting tonight. Yeah, on the live Wednesday nights we kind of get it dark in here, kind of make us feel more homely, like home hanging out together. But that's Blake right there. We've got another call. The call's actually coming in pretty good tonight. So let's see who this is right here. This is the Junkman. Who is this?
Hey, Junkman, how you doing? This is Ed from Winstead. How's it going, my brother?
Hello, Ed from Winstead, whatever that is.
Yes. Why do they call you Junkman? This is the second time I've come across your show, man.
Why do they call me the Junkman? Because look at all this junk behind me.
They don't look like junk to me. They look like treasures.
Well, my ex-wife would disagree.
Do you like trains? I do a train collection a lot. You ever dabble on those?
Trains? Like model trains? Like on the track?
Yeah, trains. You got model trains, and you got the other kind of trains you can do with people. My friend Yuri likes to pull trains sometimes with his wagon.
Okay, that's why we got 12-year-old in here.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I like the HO trains. They're pretty good.
No, I don't have any train sets or anything. I didn't think people still play with train sets.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't know, man. Sometimes, You ever heard of that guy called Elijah Max Cross? He's got this show. Sometimes he does a lot of Pokemon and stuff on there. Pokemon collector. He calls himself Elijah or Max Cross.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a little different, man. I don't know, but anyways. But yeah, if you ever come across any train set, think of my friend Yuri, man. He likes to have trains pulled on him sometimes at nighttime in dark alleys. So beep beep beep.
Okay, I will. Well, I hate to ask, are there any toys you wanted but never got?
Yeah. All right. I'll let another caller call in. I was on the phone for a while. It was all jammed up.
Hey, popular. What can I say? And once one person calls, it jams up. So it's not like a lot of people calling.
Pulling them damn trains all the time. With
Okay. Well, that, he hung up before I could mute his sound. That, I don't know if that was a satisfied caller or not. I saw Samantha Sledge in the house. I hadn't seen her in a couple of weeks. Samantha Sledge come back in. Someone asked my thoughts on Picard. This weekend, Russ is going to come over. We're going to do a live stream with Russ. I'm saving that. People on social media see me say, I'll just say this. I watched episode 2 and I rolled my eyes the whole time saying, God, this is stupid. This is stupid. I want to like it so much. But we're going to take another caller now. I have octopus hands there. This is Junkman. Who's calling into the junk room?
Hey, Junkman in the junk room. This is Sith Critic. How's it going? Happy Wednesday
to you. Sith Critic? Does that mean you're a critic of the Sith? Or a critic for the Sith?
I'm a critic of the movies, particularly The Last Jedi, which I was not a fan of.
Breaking news. I've never heard anyone that didn't like The Last Jedi.
Right. I know.
Shocking.
Anyway, I formed a YouTube account just to go onto the internet and say mean things about The Last Jedi, and I named myself Sith Critic, which was apropos at the time.
It's not a bad name. I actually kind of like it. It sounds kind of different. I do like it. It's a name that you remember.
Okay.
Unlike Paul in the chat room. I mean, I don't know how he came up with that one. Volume is low. Hold on. Let me turn you up really quick. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so what's on your mind tonight, Sith Critic?
So, on the topic, the toy that I asked for and never got back in the day, and you may remember this, circa 1986, was the Entertech water pistols. They had the machine gun look to them and actually had the machine gun sounds when they squirted water. Do you remember those?
Yes, I think I talked about it in a video recently, too.
Oh, you did, yeah. That was one of the few things that I was absolutely forbidden from getting. I never got one. Never later on down the road.
Well, they got banned from a lot, and they caused a lot of controversy. So, but I remember them. I never had them. I think I was too old for them when they came out, but I loved them because they looked real.
I mean, the commercial just sold me. It was just the coolest thing. Kids running around in their backyard shooting each other with water guns, and the look and the sound of it was realistic. And I mean, it was every 10-year-old boy's dream come true. It was the gun of choice for the water gun of choice for the young lad.
Yes, and for the people who don't know, this was before they put orange all over them, so they looked like real guns.
Yeah. I remember when they started putting orange on those on guns, or even on like the Nintendo Zapper or something like that. I was like, that's just so weak. I don't know why. I was young at the time, and I didn't get it. I get it now, but at the time I thought it was just really wimpy that they would do that. And if anyone ever got me a toy with an orange little tip or anything like that, I'd say, come on now, that's just weak.
I get it, but I also hate it. Like in the 90s, they came out with Hans Pistol. That was like the Kenner one, but the whole thing was orange. And it's like, why even do it? If you're going to paint the whole thing orange, it don't even look like a real gun, but why even do it? Just not do it.
Doesn't matter though, Junkman. We had the Hans Pistol back in 1979. It was the real deal. We had it, you know?
And it was also.
So we always will have that.
Yeah, but no, kids missing out, but they got their own toys, I guess.
I got another story, a quick story I'll tell you. So I started collecting toys in 1992, and I was a sophomore in high school at the time, and I was still young enough to still have a Christmas list that I'd give to my mom, and my mom would go and get me stuff. And she went to the comic book store, which sold all sorts of vintage stuff and resales. You know, they had like carded figures and stuff like that. That's where I got a lot of my collecting. And so I put toys on there, and she bought them for me. And it was in 1992. It was like Christmas of like 1981, 1980 again. You know, I had like, you know, Weequay on the card, and I got, you know, an unopened Dagobah in the box and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was awesome. But the following year, my mom refused to do that. She said, well, I'm not going to spend, you know, $35, $45 on toys that are 15 years old.
No.
and she wouldn't do it. But I still, you know, put them on the list, you know. And sure enough, she was true to her word. On Christmas Day, she didn't put any of the toys out. She didn't get anything from the collectible, you know, the collectible comic book store.
Oh.
You know. Yeah. And so I was like, I understood the reasons. She said it was her hard-earned money. She didn't want to spend it on, like, you know, what you would call just a hunk of plastic, which is basically Dagobah. Dagobah is just a piece of molded plastic, and you know, she just didn't see the collector value of it. She, you know, she was a mom. So anyway, so I remember my uncle coming over later that day, and he's like, "Hey, did you get everything you wanted for Christmas?" And I said, I was honest. I said, "No." And my sister thought I ruined Christmas for the. Still to this day, she'll tell me. She'll say, "Hey, remember the time you ruined Christmas just by saying?" I guess I was a little glum that day. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, you being honest.
Yeah, I got the stuff when I was a kid, but I didn't get them when I was adult. If that makes if that's on topic.
Yeah, and it's going to cost you a lot more today than it would have back then.
Yeah. It was cool, though. I mean, I'll tell you that 1992 Christmas, though, it was just like being 9 years old again. It was so cool. They were wrapped up under the tree and everything. And sure enough, they cost, you know, $25, $35 for, you know, maybe I got Return of the Jedi Luke on the card or something back then. But, yeah, still have them today.
Yeah. Yep, that's sad story, but hey, it was a good. At least you had that good year before it got cut off.
Well, you know, as a life lesson, I learned that from now on, I'll just have to do the collecting with my own money, and that's, you know, which is a good lesson to learn when you're, you know, in 10th grade. So.
Yep. And there's something about it when you buy it with your own money. He's like, hey, I earned it and I bought it.
Yeah, my mom can't come back to me now and say, hey, remember that Dagobah I got you in 1992? I hear it's worth about, what is it worth, maybe $300 now unopened in the box?
Yeah.
I don't know how much it is. Yeah, so, I know, Ma, I don't have it anymore, which would be a lie.
Okay, well, anything else?
No, that's it. That's always happy to chat with you and call into the show.
Well, I appreciate you calling. Call in next week.
All right, talk to you later.
Okay, thank you. That is another caller, or as I say, another satisfied caller right there. We got some calls coming tonight for sure. Let me get this. See who this one is. This is the Junkman. You're calling into the junk room. What's on your mind tonight, and who is this?
My name's Chuck, Junkman, and I love this show. I love your format, buddy. It is the bomb.
Thank you. Where are you calling from?
So I'm in Michigan, buddy. I'm in outside of Grand Rapids, so west side of Michigan.
Nice. Never been there, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to guess that it's nice.
Yeah, Lake Michigan side. It's pretty. It's really nice on the west side.
It sounds like it. So, what's on your mind tonight?
So I'm going on topic, Junkman. You're talking about stuff you wanted when you were a kid and you never got. So don't want to go into this long story, but I wanted an AT-AT walker. It was like my go-to gift that I wanted, like my super present. So I think it's 1982 or 1983. I wanted an AT-AT walker. And then my household, Junk, we were open presents on Christmas Eve, and then we went to my aunt's on Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve comes, get my presents, obviously no AT-AT walker. So I was a very depressed boy on Christmas. I go to my aunt's house, and my cousin, who was like the most spoiled kid on the planet, sure enough, his second present he opens is an AT-AT walker. And Junkman, I never wanted to beat up and fist fight family like I did my cousin on that Christmas. But anyway, that was my bummer Christmas. And I never did get the AT-AT walker until I collected later in the 90s. So,
yeah. You're the second one tonight. Didn't get an AT-AT.
Yeah. An awesome present, man. Never got.
Yeah, and it's tough when your cousin gets. I had a cousin that we couldn't find Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. I wanted it so bad, and I had a cousin that was kind of snobby and got everything, and somehow his parents found him one, and I can remember him opening that, and I was like, of all the people to get it, why him?
You want to knock him out, Junkman.
Yes. I refused to even watch him play it. He wanted me to watch him play it.
Yeah, right. Junkman, I love it, though, buddy. Thank you for all the awesome content for all the years, buddy. I'm sorry for all the drama you get on YouTube, but, man, you make my day, buddy. I really appreciate your videos, Junkman.
Well, I appreciate it. Keep watching.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
That is another caller right there to the junk room at 470-541-2423. If one of my monitors can throw that up, it'd be really great. Speaking of monitors, I saw Samantha Sledge. Justin is always in here, and probably some more. Sorry, Cat Piss is not a monitor. I can't believe he said that name out there. That's crazy right there. But yeah, my cousin got Simon's Quest. I wanted that Castlevania game so much. Then I played it like 6 months later. A friend had it. I didn't even like it, so I guess I did better. Probably whatever I got. Probably got a Verbot instead and probably had more fun with it. So let's take another caller now. If I can hit the right button, this is the junk. Oh my God, I'm going all crazy. This is Junkman. Who's calling?
Call from.
Try that again. This is the Junkman. Thanks for calling the junk room. Who's calling? Okay. I thought we had a call there. I don't know what happened. Something happened. Call back if something happened there. 470-541-2423. 470-541-2423. Again, if one of my moms could throw that up in the room, would be a lot of help there. All you need, somebody asked me, how do I call in? Just pick up your phone. That's all you got to do is pick up your phone and call in. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully we'll get somebody back. But I was talking about Simon's Quest. Yes, a friend, my cousin got it, and he was kind of a snobby cousin. And I guess he wasn't really snobby, but looking back, I thought he was. He was the only child, so you know how that is, the only child. But man, I really wanted that. Okay, let's this is the Junkman. Who's calling?
Hi, Yellow. What's up, man? How's your day?
Oh, I know this voice too. My day is good. Oh, what's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Anthony Suman.
That's right, Anthony. You've called before, right, Anthony?
Yes, and I have some good questions for you this time. And hi, how was your day?
Good day. So what's on your mind?
So, are you excited for the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series?
I cannot wait for Obi-Wan. I love that trailer. I cannot wait for Obi-Wan.
Do you have any theories for Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Do I what?
Do you have any theories for Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Theories? Not really. I'm trying to go in. I don't know anything to expect. I think there's one that's like one of the Sith people that that work for the Sith. I can't think of her name. It's a black woman, and I think she's gonna turn good.
I think she's already in the video game. New Jedi Fallen Order. Have you played that?
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think that's who she is. Anyway, have you seen Squid Game?
Squid Game? No, everyone tells me I should watch it, but I've never seen it.
You should watch it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, everybody likes it. Everybody says I should, but I don't watch much. Maybe I need to watch it.
Are you excited for Andor?
Not excited yet. Curious. Once I see a trailer or something, I'll probably get a little bit more excited for it.
I'm excited. And are you excited for the Ahsoka Tano series?
I'm looking forward to it. I'll say that. Again, I don't really get excited until I see a trailer, and then I'll start getting excited.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, Empire Strikes Back. What is yours?
Revenge of the 6 originals.
But which one out of the 6? If you had to pick one.
I would choose the Empire Strikes Back.
That's a good one. That one. Revenge of the Sith is a good one. Empire. Oh, they're all good. I even like the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, the Phantom Menace is really good. Like, I want to know. Do you know that kid that said that called you earlier and said, "Hey, you wish you had a Razor Quest too"?
Yes.
You had the Razor Quest toy?
Yes. I didn't have it. I wish I did.
I wish I did too. You can't get it anymore, but you can. But like, it's expensive. It's like $800 on eBay.
Yeah, I'm not paying that much for it.
It's ridiculous. But it used to be like $100 on like, you know, that pre-order thing they had back in like 2019. I think the show. I think that like pre-order thing came out like when season 2 was coming. I think that's when it started.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. What do you think about the new movies?
I guess they're not really good to me.
Okay, I'm curious what a kid thinks. I like The Force Awakens. I really like it. But
excuse me, have you seen the Ewok movie or no?
Yeah, I seen them long time ago. I don't remember much about them. Have you seen them?
No.
Nah, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing anything.
Like I tried to watch it, but it's like really hard to watch it. Yeah. I just turned it off.
Yes, I think even back when it came on, I got up and left because it was.
It was on Disney Plus, and I'm like, nah. And then I'm like, I watch it a little, and I'm like, I'm gonna turn this off because it's like boring.
Have you ever seen the holiday special?
Oh my, that's so terrible.
Yeah, I was so excited when that came on. I could not wait all day at school to get home to watch that.
And are you excited for Lando? Lando series?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious about it, and I'll be more excited when I see something from it.
People say you like The Last Jedi. Is that true?
Yes, I like The Last Jedi. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's not. I mean, I've seen a lot worse movies, and it's okay.
And they're like, oh, what do you like The Last Jedi?
Yeah, I don't like Rise of Skywalker too much though.
Yeah, that didn't make as much money as the other 2 ones, right? It didn't make as much money. Right?
No, but it still made over $1 billion, so it still made a lot.
It's not successful. Did you hear a rumor that there might be a Mandalorian movie?
Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Now you like Boba Fett, didn't you?
Yeah. Did
you
like the finale?
What's that?
Do you like those?
Oh,
did you like the finale?
Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was fun to watch.
Do you like those biker characters? I don't like them. They don't even look like Star Wars characters.
Oh, the one on the speeders?
Yeah, the colorful ones. I don't like them. They don't look like Star Wars. They look like some like race car theme thing.
Yeah, I didn't like the look of them. It didn't bother me too much, but I can understand why it bothered people.
It should have been the original bounty hunters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been
like
cool.
The original one. You know, like Bossk and Polam and like you know those original ones?
Yes, that would have been cool.
It should have been them.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go now so we can hop and get another caller in. But anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Do you like the character Cad Bane?
I love Cad Bane. I don't know the cartoons, but I loved him in Boba Fett. I just hate that they killed him off.
They killed him off too early, but he could be alive. Who knows?
Yeah, way too early. Way too early.
You know how many characters they have brought back in Star Wars, like
yeah. They bring, if they can bring Darth Maul back, they can bring anybody back.
Can you watch my channel, please?
What is your channel?
It's Anthony Simon.
I'll look it. If not, send me an email and I'll check it out.
But what is your email?
If you go to my YouTube channel, go to the About page and it's on there. But it's Junkman at thatjunkman.com. If you can't remember, just go to the About page on YouTube. You'll be able to find it.
Oh, okay. And I have one last question. So, do you like Black DeSantis?
I don't really. I know the name and I know the character, but I don't know enough about it to like it or hate it. So, I'm curious. What about you?
Have you read any of the comics? I haven't read any.
No, I haven't read the. In the '90s, I used to read the comics, but I just don't have time. I just don't keep up with the comics or the cartoons anymore.
Do you think Star Wars is the best franchise ever, like in history?
Without a doubt. I mean, it's over 40 years old and still as popular today as it was.
Yeah, yes, it was. Good thing the Mandalorian came out because it was a lot of fans were leaving Star Wars.
Maybe so, but I want to thank you for calling. I'm going to jump off now so I can get some other callers, but call back next week.
Oh wait, you doing another one next week?
I do one every Wednesday.
When?
Every Wednesday night.
Oh, every Wednesday night. That sounds good.
Yep. So give us another call back.
I like it when you doing. I like it when you do this on the weekends before, like on Friday. I like it on Friday better.
Yeah, it's just hard to do. Okay. Well, I got me and Russ is going to be here this weekend live, so check that out.
Ooh, I like Russ. Russ is nice.
Yes, he'll be. We probably do it Friday night.
Oh, Friday? Like this Friday?
Yep.
Okay. It's this Friday. So bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks for calling. Well, there we go. We got some young people calling in. I cannot believe it. Can you? But that's another caller right there. Junkman don't reply to emails. I reply to all my emails unless it's just. Well, it depends on what it says, but I get a lot of spam emails, so I might have missed it. But I do reply to all my emails, or at least try to. We got some jokester in here trying to spam the room. Oh my God, I spammed 28 people in the chat room. Oh my God. Well, let's go with another caller. This is the Junkman. Thanks for calling into the junk room. Who is this?
This is Gear calling you.
Gear?
How's it going, Junkman?
Oh, Gear.
You always call me Gene. You always call me Gene.
It took me a minute. I had to see the name in my head. How's it going?
All right.
Are you in the chat? I hadn't seen you pop up in the chat.
I'm there.
Okay. Maybe I can't see them all, so maybe I just missed it. But how's it going?
It's going all right. So the toy that I always wanted is I want all my toys back. Because I was spoiled for 2 years. About 82, 83. And I had all the original G.I. Joes. I had the He-Man, most of the Star Wars. And then I went away for a summer when I was 12 years old. My dad threw them all away.
Oh. You weren't even old enough to throw them away yet. You're still playing with them.
No. It's a very sad thing. I've often thought about making a list of all the current values and throw that in his face. Like, this is what you threw away, you bastard.
Yeah, now look. You could have been, I could have been taking care of you on a gold mine, but you threw it away. But then again, that's why it's worth something, because everybody threw it away.
Yeah, so somewhere in the landfill, there's, a whole big old box full of all those original toys.
Oh, back in the woods, we had this we called it a big hole, but it was like a big drop-off. It wasn't really that big, but as a kid, it seemed huge. And we used to throw all our old toys we didn't want anymore in it. And I was like, what if I climb down there? I wonder if they're still down there.
You need to go Indiana Jones on it. Get out your hat.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure they're not in any kind of good condition. But it'd be fun to dig around there and see what's down there.
Just think of all the vac cleaner bags in landfills, all the guns.
Yes, we used to throw so much trash down in that hole. There's probably all kinds of stuff down there.
So the one toy that I didn't ever get was the Shuttle Tidarium. I would have loved that.
Yeah, I didn't. I was out of Star Wars by the time it came out. I do have it now, and I do love it now. Even as an adult, I love that ship. I would if they had it when I was into Star Wars, I would have been crazy about it for sure.
Yeah, I'm just not willing to drop the $500 they want for it nowadays.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. Luckily,
I keep looking.
Yeah, luckily I found one on Craigslist for like $100. I could not believe it.
Yeah, I see it on the shelf there.
Yeah, so it's pretty nice. Okay, anything
All
else?
Right, I'll let you get to someone else. Nice talking with you.
Okay, thanks for calling. Okay, another caller right there. Junkman, you should encourage folks to sub to the live. Well, I try to remember that. Sub to the live channel, please, if you hadn't. And we got super chats turned on. That's right. You can send a super chat, even if you're on the live stream. Believe me, you can send a super chat. Supports the channel, especially with this podcast. I now have to pay for it. The big hole in the woods is where my ex-wife is. Uh-oh. I don't know about that, Dustin McFranklin. But the big hole, that's what we call it. And that's where I dug up those Star Wars figures. Remember that video out by the big hole. We got 470-541-2423. We're going to go... We'll go for about another 10 or 15 minutes. Take about a couple more callers. If someone can pop that up in the chat room, it'd be great. 470-541-2423 is the number to call right there. If you call, we'll take a couple more calls. I was going to tell this story because I might have told it before. I was talking about video games at Christmas. And here's something I did get. I know we're talking about didn't get. And I could not. This is one time she's like, my mom's the best. My mom's the best, you know. When it came to what I wanted for Christmas, I usually went to my grandma. You know, my grandma spoiled us. We get everything we wanted. But I wanted Super Mario 3 so bad. I think, what was that, 89 maybe? Does anybody remember when Super Mario 3 came out? This thing was huge. It was like the have-to-get present of the year. No stores had it. You couldn't get it anywhere. A local radio station had it, and they were auctioning it off. You have to call it with the phone number. You had to call up there to the radio station. And I think it started at 50, was probably retailers right around that. And I can remember my mom would call and a doctor would call because he had to let people know, I'm Dr. Brown, I bid $70. And it got up to like $100. I was like, my mom is no way she's paying. I mean, she's already complaining she has to pay $60 for a regular game. There's no way she's paying this much for a Mario. But apparently she hit 100 or right around 100. He didn't call back. I won it on the radio, so I knew I was hitting it, but I love that guy. Played the death out of that game. But, you know, she goes, just wait till after Christmas to be able to find it, because you know how it is after Christmas. But I don't remember a lot of the presents I got as a kid. It's odd how I remember a lot of toys I have. I don't remember a lot of presents. It's kind of odd how I don't remember the presents that much. Seems like I remember more what I asked for and I didn't get. I remember those more, or what I did get and I didn't like. I remember those. And I can remember that. Super Mario Brothers 3. I was like, whew. Well, you know, I just told this whole story. And I was wrong. I told this whole story and I didn't remember it right. It was Super Mario 2. It wasn't 3. It was 2. Anybody back in that time, 88, when that came out, how huge that was? Everyone had to have Super Mario Brothers 2. That's Super Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Bros. And not Super Mario Bros. Let's see here. There's a little stiff critic in the chat room. We got the 757 Hustle Show. I want to know what the Hustle Show is. Maybe he'll call in and tell us what the hell is the Hustle Show. We got Weird Fantasy Toy Avengers. He needs to call in also. Where does Sister Sledge go? Are you going to do live on this channel now, Junkman? Yeah, it's all live streams are on the live channel. No more live on the main channel. I don't want it to interfere with that channel. All live streams, clips of the live streams, and whatever I just want to throw up is on the channel. So please subscribe to the live stream channel if you haven't. Let's take another caller now. Can you please take another caller right here? This is the Junkman. Who's calling into the junk room?
Hey, Junkman, it's Mike Cash.
Mike Cash. What a cool name. I think I said that one time. Did you call him before? I think I said that.
Yeah, I called back a couple weeks ago.
Yep. So what's on your mind tonight?
Two things. One, on topic, the Technodrome. When I was a kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Technodrome. I had the van, I had the hot rod bad guy car, I had the sewer, but I never had the Technodrome, the giant eyeball on the top.
Yeah, I never got into Ninja Turtles. I was kind of out of it by the time they hit, but still, that I know that what you're talking about is awesome. Now, if I was a kid, I would damn sure wanted that.
In the modern one, the Sentinel, the new one that HasLab came out with, but I could have dropped $400 on it.
Yeah, that HasLab. I like the HasLab stuff they do, but that's all that stuff's just out of my price. I don't even think about it because I know I'm not going to buy it because I know it costs too much for me.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
I mean, if I'm going to spend $400, I'll buy something vintage for $400. I can't even do that, but if I had it to do.
If you're gonna, you might as well get something that's, you want it longer, I guess.
Yeah, and let's be honest too, it's going to be worth double in a few years.
Yeah. The other thing I had to tell you was somebody on Craigslist, kind of near where I live, was selling. You might remember this. In the 90s, they had a contest. I think it was Toys R Us. You could get that giant Millennium Falcon that hung from the ceiling. It was like one of 1,000 or something.
Yes.
Somebody was selling one for like $1,000 with a broken satellite dish.
No, that's a little high. Well, I mean, it's rare to get, but that would have been awesome to have.
I haven't seen one in a while. I remember when they came out, people tried to sell them immediately, and you could find them pretty readily.
Well, they were supposed to be given to the Rosie O'Donnell show where she was going to give them away. But I think some stores, some managers and stuff, kept them, disappeared, and then they ended up on Craigslist and stuff. Because I did see quite a few hitting Craigslist back in the day.
Yeah. So I thought I'd throw that out there because I remember you talking about that one channel back in the day when I think you said you were a merchandiser or something, and you remember trying to get a hold of one of those at a Toys R Us.
Yes.
It would be a nice get.
Yes, it would be.
But
that's awesome.
I just want to call in and say how much I enjoy the content in the live show, and I just hope you keep doing it, man.
Okay. Well, if everybody keeps calling and listening, I will. But I want to thank you for calling.
Yeah, thanks, Junkman. Have a nice night.
You too. That's another call. I think we'll take one more caller. I was a sales rep for Hasbro. We'd go into Toys R Us, Walmart and stuff, stock the store for them, try to get an end cap and stuff. But they had the Falcon up there, and me and Russ was working there at the time. We were like, we're going to get that Falcon. It was 2 Toys R Us. We're going to get each one. But they were like, no, these have to be sent back. Toys R Us has to send them to Hasbro. Hasbro's going to send them to the Rosie O'Donnell show, whatever. We were so tempted to say, hey, we're working for Hasbro. We're going to ship it for you. Well, we didn't want to get fired, and we never did do that. Let's take the last caller for the night here. This is the Junkman. How's it going? Who's calling in?
This is Bill from Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. You told me to give you a call.
Yes, you did call. We see you in the chat, and you never called. And I was like, okay, we got to get him on here. How's it going?
Going pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Just trying to get this live stream wrapped up. But you got any topic, or you just calling because I told you to call?
Well, I was going to tell you I really enjoyed that little show that you did on the Land of the Lost toys. That really brought back some memories to me. I remember when those came out. I was too old to buy them, and I didn't get them in the stores, and it was just a nice little show that you did there on the Land of the Lost toys. I like that.
I appreciate it. I remember those toys. I didn't care at the time. This was the 90s. I was like, ugh. But they were in clearance bins for like 2 years after that came. They were always at the clearance stores at Toys R Us.
Well, it made me run over to eBay. I ran over to eBay and looked them up, and then they're going for pretty reasonable prices. You can still get them. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I never watched the old show. I was surprised that video. I didn't think it was going to do that well, but a lot of people reacted. A lot of people watched it, and I was kind of surprised, being it was about the remake. You know, a lot of my people love the original '70s one, but I'm surprised how many people that commented that they did watch that the remake.
Yeah. One thing I was going to ask you, Junkie, when are you going to start playing with your toys again and making some videos of the toys playing in the sets? I love those little skits you do with them.
I just have to wait till one hits me. I haven't done one in a while. You know, I did the Three's Company one. I don't know if you ever saw that one. But
yeah, I did. I saw it. It was great.
I've done one, the Sanford & Son. I've done it like twice, and I think I put it up for Patreon because I don't like it. So I've got to find a way to redo it. I've got to do it because I was like, Sanford & Son is so great. It's got to work. It's got to work. So I've got to find a way to do that.
Yeah, I've kind of been experimenting with stop motion over on my channel. You ought to check it out sometime. But
for everybody listening, what's your channel? So like, how's people find your channel?
Oh, it's on YouTube. Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. If you look that up, it'll go straight to it. It's a neat little channel. I got a blog too. It's over on the blog spot.
Okay.
But anyway, I just wanted to call in and say hey to you, Junkie. Me and my wife, we enjoy watching you all the time. You're a hoot, man.
Well, I appreciate it. You're always in the chat room helping us out and supporting the channel. So I want to say appreciate that.
All right, man. You take care.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's it. We're going to wrap that up with the last caller of the night right there. That is what I call the last caller of the night. Man, we could go on. We got a lot of calls, but I think I got an hour worth. Don't forget, these phone calls will be edited Sunday night about 10 o'clock. I say 10 o'clock. I throw it up at 9. Sometimes with the apps, the Apple takes a little longer for it to appear. Google usually has it right up right when I upload it. But we're going to do that. Went Sunday night. The new one. If you hadn't listened to the other podcast, go all the way back and listen to the other podcast. I think this is episode 4, or maybe we're on episode 5. It's hard to keep up. But I'm also going to put the audio version up on YouTube. Some of you guys said you really wanted that, so it's going to be on the live channel. And don't forget, members like Chris Cadwell here is a member. He gets to see this raw feed in case he just came in late or something. He can see the raw feed. So we always got a lot going on. So make sure you subscribe to both channels. Like I said, the live channel, although it's live stuff, I'll throw up stuff here and there just for the fun of it. Maybe some skits or something too. Something I don't think the main channel will get much reaction to. But I want to thank you guys for everyone that called in, everyone that hung out in the chat room and just hung out with us. Don't forget, probably this Friday is going to be me and Rush live. Saturday I got a toy show, so we're probably going to do it Saturday. I can't wait to talk. Picard with him. So the calls aren't live. Yeah, the calls are live here, and the audio's taken and put on the podcast. I can't do because the podcast is always there. You can listen to it any time. So it's live here. It's not live on the podcast feed. But, so yes, you just have to record it one and then upload it to the other. But I want to thank you guys for calling in. They called in. We had a lot of fun. Join us next Wednesday to be calling in there also. We'll be in every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. And I feel like I'm just rambling now. Ugh. So I had to do that before I left. Let's see if I got anything else to get us. Game over, man. Game over. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. I still need to get an outro video, but I want to thank you guys again. It means a lot. Check out the channel tomorrow. 2 videos back up. Another classic video. We're going to talk Star Wars shoes. We'll see what else we can talk about tomorrow. Thank you, guys. We'll talk again soon. See what I got here. Let's see if I can play this one.
Hey, I'm talking to you, pal. You're dealing with the meanest parole officer in this district. If you mess up one time, I'm going to send you back to the slammer to make license plates. You got that? Get out of here.